Hi guys, welcome to Ancestor Says. If you are new to my page, welcome. Make sure you hit that like, hit that follow, and join GD Soul Tribe. I'm going to do a collective energy pool. So if you are new also, I would like you to take a moment to watch my disclaimer and my disclosure videos, which are pinned at the top. Also, if you are looking or willing or wanting to send a donation to my channel, send it to the Cash App GDSeer1010, GEEDEESEER 1010. I also have a PayPal, which is the same thing. You see right there, that's how to spell it. Cash App or PayPal, and you can send your donations there. They are greatly appreciated. Don't forget that collective energy pools are not just for one person, and sometimes those energies can flood the reading. However, take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't, and respect the ones that it is resonating with. Do not claim energy that is not yours. Energy is very fluid. So if it's taking you a brain fart to put the puzzle pieces together, it's not for you. The people that these readings or energy pools are for are well aware that they are for them, and the pieces fit like clockwork. Okay, so if it doesn't fit or make sense, don't try to make it fit, because energy is fluent. What you think, what you say, you're manifesting to your own world. So if it's not your issue, then please do not call it in to be your issue. This could be the present, the past, or the future events, wherever you are on your timeline. Sometimes the information that's coming out to you, because when it resonates to you, is going to come in front of you. They are very much so timeless reads. It could be about you, one of your grown kids, one of your spouse, your family member, anybody, your best friend, anybody that's close to you that's in your energy. This reading could be about, and that could be a reason why it's coming across you, or it's literally something you're in or about you. I read for dark and light energy, so you could be the karmic, you could be the divine, you could be the problem, or you could be the innocent, you could be the guilty, whatever. I read for both. And know that anything you send towards me or my collective, it will go back to you times 10. However my ancestors decides to serve it to you. And Lord forbid it has to be my father, God. Yes, we are believers over here. But I'm open to everybody. I do not judge, so yes. So I have some intuitive downloads, and y'all know I'm just learning my niche, and I'm trying to make my videos a little shorter. So I'm going to read these intuitive nudges that I got for y'all, and then we will pull cards to confirm and clarify. Y'all might be seeing the angel numbers 999-777-666-321-811-555-411. I think I said 911, okay? Somebody has a spiritual transmitted disease, okay? When you go to the doctor, whoever you are, and you haven't been feeling good, I don't see that you went to the doctor yet. However, whoever this is, or somebody that's already going through this, whoever you are, they're going to tell you it's a kind of fungus. They're going to say something about fungus, and it's something that is like decomposes you from the inside. This is some type of backfire spell work. So if it's not the person that's been paying for the spell work, it's the practitioner that's been doing it, because this is years and years and years of years and years work, work. Somebody is a spiritual practitioner for work. When people come to you and you're a practitioner, you are able to do your due diligence to check and see if that information is accurate for the people that you are attacking. But I'm getting either this is somebody's grandma that does this for a living, and you've been doing a lot of work for one of your grandchildren, your daughter and your granddaughter, or something like that, but they have been totally wrong. This is a backfire. Because I can see a lot of people upset, and I can also see a lot of people, something about overseas. This might be happening overseas. Somebody might be coming overseas. Somebody's been hiding a lot of secrets from you, smoking mirrors, or you did not do your due diligence to check to see why that person was doing what they were doing. Or I'm getting that if you don't stop, this will be what happens to you. You are attacking an earth angel, for one thing, and another thing is you are putting money above your integrity. Like, you're not even trying to see why or what. Somebody needs to figure that out, and somebody needs to, before they do work on people, can I get the zodiac sign this is for? Before you do work on people, you need to be doing your due diligence to make sure that this person is not lying to you about why they're putting work on you. You need to verify the stories. And if this is past tense, this is why you are going through what you're going through. Somebody might have been praying to God for an answer and asking for relief or help, mercy, but somebody been doing mad spell work on a lot of people, they ruined a lot of lives, and God is tired. Somebody's an Aquarius, a Taurus, and a Leo could be significant to this. Sun, moon, rising, midhaven sign. Sun, moon, rising, midhaven sign. Nobody that right now for this particular message is in their north node, because you wouldn't be paying for spell work to attack another person. You wouldn't be trying to put illusions on another person. Somebody might be a judge or something that's been getting paid off for cases. Somebody been stealing a lot of money. So that's for that person. Somebody did a lot for maybe you work for a particular family, or you're a part of this coven, but somebody's been doing a lot of spell work against divine unions. I don't know if they've been telling you that it's because they're trying to break up or impede on divine unions or what, but somebody that made a lot of money off of spell work, and it's been spelling, but now it's like, guys, like, no more. Can I get the age of this practitioner that might be going through it, or you're warning to stop? Can we get the age? I got 14. Somebody might be 41, or somebody did something to a 14-year-old that's in their 60s and 56. So I'm getting somebody's 56, somebody's 60, and somebody's 85. They did some work to cover up something that happened to a 14-year-old. This is a big problem and a big reason why God is, I hate to say it like this, but I gotta say it, why God's not answering you. Or you started doing work on somebody when they was 14 for somebody that's 56 and 60 and you are 85, and let 2014 come up. So something might have been going on since 2014, or this 14 might stand for 2014 and you are 85. Somebody was born in 1953. Somebody was born in 1946 and 1956. Take that how it resonates. It's you or the family members that you've been doing this dark work for. Maybe you joined the coven in 2014. Let's see. Let me get some alphabets for you. Another thing I'm getting is you did spell work to end a pregnancy of a divine feminine because of a lie that somebody told you. Somebody came to you and said that somebody did spell work on them to lose a child that was never pregnant. Somebody that was faking pregnancy, and you worked to end a pregnancy of a child that was supposed to have been by two royal bloodlines that was supposed to mix. So you did something to end the life of a 14-year-old child. You've been attacking somebody's child since it was, I'm getting 5, 4. So you did something to end the life of a 14-year-old child. Confirmation, you was attacking somebody since they were 5. This is your family. This is like a grandma. You're like 85. The couple is 56 or 60. Y'all represent the church. Somebody's name, first, middle, last name is an M that paid work from you. We got a W, a L. The L was in reverse, so this is the one that lied about being pregnant. M, confirmation, C, A, and W. First, middle, or last initials. These are the people that you did spell work for, and you terminated a starseed's pregnancy. That's why whatever this called a fungus, a decomposing fungus. It might just be a situation where you have to get a limb or something taken off, or you might have already got it taken off, or you might be in the hospital or something going on. And somebody's been praying though, because I can hear him say, God, please, or why is this happening? But that's why it's happening. Okay. Can I get the state that this is relevant to? I got Maryland. Somebody's in Maryland. South Carolina. Is that all for this particular part? Virginia. So we got Virginia and Maryland. So Virginia, Maryland, WACML, first, middle, last initial. And I'm getting that y'all go to church or something. All y'all go to the same church, or y'all are in a coven or something of that sort. Somebody's been like, y'all been lying to your congregation as well. God didn't give you warnings. He told you not to do that. He asked y'all to stop. Y'all wouldn't stop. This is for somebody in particular. Somebody stole somebody's mail as well. God gave a lot of, even if you're a dark empath, yo, this is what the point is. Somebody's 85 or 58. This is a mean girl crew, but the point is, do your research. Just don't do stuff to people based upon somebody else's account of a situation, especially when you know that when you're a dark empath, you be having clearance to do certain stuff, but the point is to be balancing off the scales, not attacking God's light workers or chosen seed, and then thinking that it's going to keep flying by. You know what I'm saying? It's approved. This message is approved. You were supposed to reject that person that came and paid you that Ace of Coins, or you are to reject that person. If it hasn't happened yet, that will be the backfire. But if it has happened and you are going through a backfire, this is why. Somebody might be a Taurus. So I'm going to get up off of that particular part because, yeah, my head hurts. Somebody might be having headaches. So next. That was specifically for one person. All right. So let's get into it. I also got that somebody had an incident with a kid falling down some steps. Somebody had an incident with a kid falling down some steps. Confirmation. I'm not even going to put no specific names into this part because this is for somebody specific as well. The kid was underage. They weren't old enough. They weren't school aged yet, right? And then somebody might have did something they had no business, like they didn't properly report it. This is an inside family job. Somebody's insurance agent. Somebody's family member's insurance agent. This is, okay, listen, there's a coven of people that have done a lot of things over the years in the dark, you know, and y'all got away with it. Because y'all gonna do what it do, whatever. However, there's certain rules and regulations, and somebody's been passing every rule, attacking God's. Y'all might be seeing 144, the ones that God is bringing up right now, and he's been telling y'all to stop. It's a King of Cups. Somebody has went overseas. Somebody's been taking fishy offers. Somebody's been living in la la land, like they've been in an illusion. They've been thinking that nobody sees them. Also, something about a boat. Something happened on a boat, or something that happened by some water, or somebody dumped something by some water. Something might be, somebody tried to put all their burdens on somebody else. Somebody tried to set up their burdens on somebody else. Somebody tried to do something. We got a King of Cups, a Six of Cups. Somebody young, a Page of Staffs. Somebody tried to hide. First of all, another thing I'm getting is somebody tried to hide some money across seas. Somebody stole something. Somebody tried to set somebody up also for the crimes that they sold. Somebody tried to win at all costs. Somebody tried to act like, you see how this got its try to ignore stuff like they didn't know what was going on. Alright, let me clarify this. First, we're going to see what zodiac signs. Ancestors, what the zodiac signs is this part for? Who has something to do with this message? What zodiac signs? The Page of Staffs, Ten of Swords. This is 4 people. Who is this part for? We have an Aries, a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Sagittarius. Okay, the rest of these fell down. A Leo. So a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Scorpio, and an Aries. So that is 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. Okay, so these 5 people, we got a Leo, an Aries, a Scorpio, and a Gemini. They work together. Somebody might even went across seas. Somebody's been trying to hide something. Money. Somebody's been going around putting a lot of burdens on people's back, paying for spell work. Y'all ancestors said they saw you do many things. But when it came to this kid falling, I don't know what happened. It was a fight. Somebody was fighting or something. Somebody's kid fell down the steps. A younger child. As a matter of fact, let's do, let me get some ages. Somebody was fighting, maybe a party, or somebody was having a party, or it was a fight or something that happened. More than one person was there. Can we get the ages of the people? Can we get the ages, ancestors? How old for this? Okay, hold on. Can we get the ages of this Gemini? We got somebody that's 32, somebody 68, 63, some 84, 89, that's 12. Can we get the ages of these people relevant to this situation? Somebody's 19, 48. So 19, 48, 68, 32. These are ages of the people that were there. A 1-year-old, 28. Somebody's 28, or y'all was 28 when this happened. Any more ages? Any more ages? Oh shit. The number. All right. So the number 14 came out again. It was a baby, 5 to 9 months. I got a 44-year-old. Somebody's 64 or 49. Somebody's 61. But I'm getting 16, 57, 60. This is a group of older folks that's in this church coven. Somebody's 8. Something might have happened to a 1-year-old or 8-year-old, 5 to 9 months. Or somebody has an 8-year-old. Somebody's 36. Somebody got an 8-year-old, a 1-year-old, a baby that's 5 to 9 months. I don't know what's up with this 14-year-old. Somebody might have a 14-year-old, or the baby might be 5. 9 and minus 1 is 8 too. See, because I'm getting 2 things. Either somebody's been attacking the starseed since she was 8, or something happened to the child. So let me get my cards that actually gonna give us more info. Ancestors, okay. It's a no. All right, there's karmic ties. So somebody got some karmic connections. Whoever you are, your ancestors are saying it's a no. Somebody has been doing something on Facebook or YouTube. Somebody was supposed to break ties with somebody and they didn't. Now your world is in an uproar. And the ancestors don't want me to go into details about this. The thing with the kids. Whatever it is public records. Or something's going on that in the 3D world that it's just not time to speak on. That's confirmation. So is it something that's very shameful? But the person that they tried to get wrapped up into this, you're out the cycle. It has nothing to do with you. Confirmation. So somebody got into some mess and they tried to frame somebody else for it that wasn't even around. Somebody that has an L in their name, first, middle, or last initial. Ooh, somebody that got a K, a Y, a P, a X, and a L in their name. They tried to frame somebody else. Yep, and they got an M. The F again. Somebody that got an F, L, M. Anybody else? A J. Anybody else? A B, a C. That's all that's tried to. An R, a Q, a W. So somebody got a W, a Q, a R, a C, a B, a J, a F, a M, a L, a X, a P, a Y, and a K. The ancestors say y'all know what y'all did, and whatever you are going through, somebody's stuff has been in shambles going backwards. Something about Illinois, California. This could be where you live, where the incident happened, or where you're from. These are hometowns. Somebody's current location is in Virginia, though. So somebody's current location is in Virginia, but their hometown is California and Illinois. Take that how it resonates. But somebody's been, world has been upside down because of whatever this is. When somebody went overseas, somebody that stole some money, somebody's hiding something that they did to somebody younger. Also, there's a younger energy that's been acting super childish. Somebody tried to put it all on somebody else's back that had nothing to do with it. A school teacher significant. Somebody could have made up a lie about a kid falling down the steps to take their child. Wait. Somebody made up a lie. They made up a lie. Yes, set up. So somebody made up a lie to say somebody's kid, and I should have said that from the beginning. It said somebody's kid and bumped their head, a daughter. And a doctor or something must have wrote a paper or something of the sort backing it up. So they could take somebody's kid and put their swords on their back because they had stole their money. Somebody also went across seas or went across a body of water. Confirmation. So they could snake somebody and they could get spell work done to make somebody go crazy. Somebody, and that goes along with the grandma or the practitioner that was in the first message, that they were paying for the spell work that was doing it. Somebody that's a scammer. Also, somebody tried to frame somebody to make them look like they had something to do with this money that they scammed. Like they agreed to it. I told y'all, God ain't answering. God ain't answering them prayers. He hear you, but he gave you time to forgive. Somebody's been having chest pains. Or somebody tried to send spell work to make somebody have a heart attack. Somebody said that someone was upset or obsessed with them. They were depressed. Somebody said somebody won't taking care of their kids because they left them. Somebody said somebody went trust your intuition. It was very shameful. Somebody told a lot of lies and got a lot of secrets. So somebody went and reported somebody to social service and stuff. Somebody went around and told different people this lie so they would help them. Somebody that's creepy and obsessive, so that this person these people would help them switch the energy to make them look like that the other person was their karmic twin flame, when in reality the karmic twin flame was a person that they ended up hitching and being with. So somebody went and got around so they would make everybody hate this person, telling them lies like they were abusing a child, when in reality that was not true. And these two people are in a karmic union. Nobody took time to do any type of background checks. They didn't check the facts or nothing, and that made them give their spot up. So you gave your spot up, and you're in a karmic twin flame union. And on top of that, it's at least up to 5 people that went around spreading these lies, and now somebody want to reconcile with the person that, because they're positive, they're real twin flame, but it's not happening. You set up your twin flame. Your real twin flame. You've been doing spell work, and this is fake news. Somebody been online still trying to bash another person, or these are events from the past. That spiritual court as well. Somebody been through spiritual court and get found guilty, and somebody's going through real court now, and somebody's trying to bring up past traumas, and got fake smiles online to try to keep a tower from falling because of the fraud they committed, them against their baby mama or with their baby mama. Somebody got more than one baby mama for the fraud, all the talk. But whoever you are, this is going to work out for your better good. People want to block you up. Okay, so in the past, that's what the ancestors are telling us today. The veil is lifting. They spread fake news. Your twin flame, the twin flame went and spread fake news with their karmic twin flame, called Child Protective Services to get people, trying to get a kid taken away. A little girl saying that she fell down the steps, had a bump on her head or something they were saying. It was a big old lie. They also went and lied to other people in their coven to help them come and attack. Somebody got an R in their name, first, middle, last, to help them attack this person. But it was all a lie. Wow. Can we get the initials to the liars? Can we get the initials to the people that lied? This was all is set up. Wow, because they wanted to hurt somebody. So we got an R, a L, a W. Can we get the initials to the people that set up this lie? Can we get the initials to the people? Ooh, Lord. These, okay, so I always go off of how the cards land. So somebody, they got an R, W, L. They are the ones that planned this. They planned this and they manipulated. Then they came and gathered somebody with a X or somebody's, all right. So R, W, L. Them three came up with this plot together, which to come against somebody's X that got a G or a P, first, middle, last name. These two people were the people that were attacked or in the unknown, but these are the attackers because these cards landed over there. So either they lied on somebody with a G in their name, they lied on this person to somebody that got a P in their name, or they lied on this person to the police, or this person is one of the parents. This is maybe the X and the co-parent, the X and the co-parent, or this might be they lied to G to the police. They got the police watching this person, and the RWL are the ones that started it. Okay. So for this one, so somebody's going on judgment. So confirmation, the story of a kid falling and bumping their head is not true. It is false. And somebody knows that they did this. And your ancestors are saying somebody was supposed to admit to this. Let's see who was involved in this. Yep, look, can't make it up. Law enforcement. Also, a lawyer has something to do with this. So it's a law enforcement. A lawyer is tied into this. The desk clerk at the court, they know about this story. Something about real estate. So, wow. Yes, again, it said it in the middle. This was over land, or they told this story to somebody's landlord. These people are the career criminals. These are the ones that they did it against a tarot reader, or a tarot reader mixed the energy up too and did that. Take it how it resonates. Somebody's a reader. There's a reader that also put that out there. There's a preacher as well that's connected to this. A hairstylist. Some of these people well known in the street pharmacist. Somebody's on. They also, somebody made a fake AI video, or somebody recorded somebody without their permission. So somebody did something with a video that's not real to exploit somebody. The same person that made up these lies. And that was another thing so somebody really was trying to make somebody look unstable. So this is just more details on what they were doing to make the person look unstable. So they said something about the kid. I don't know if they said the kid fell or they said they pushed the kid. Oh my God, look, hidden truth. I don't know if they said the kid fell or they said somebody pushed the kid down the steps. And then they turned around and somebody either recorded somebody unknowingly, or they made a fake video of somebody pretending like they were being a freak. Can we get somebody was born in 1979 that's relevant to this, that's been a part. This plot, this is a part of the scheme. Somebody was born in 1965. This is a part of the big scheme for the insurance plan, but this crime spree is spread out in so many parts because people did so much because they've been stealing this money for a long time. Oh, confirmation. 1961. They've been using spell work. They've been recruiting people. This has been the hardest time for them because the person that they have been doing this to is awakened spiritually. Something about 2018 is relevant. Can we get 2019? And it's sad because a lot of these people are the people that sit in front of the church. They run a church or company or something. They're a prominent family. They're well known. They don't want to be outed. But they've done all this stuff. 2019 is relevant. All these years to be on top. They built their dynasty off of somebody else's money that they stole. 2016 is relevant. Somebody was born in 1999. Somebody was born in 1987. Something happened in 2022. Something's relevant. Oh, what's behind 2022? In 2003, 1985 is significant. These people went out their way to make sure they broke up a divine union. There's a mother and a father energies in this, like 2025. This cycle is completing this year. There's a mother and father energy. Specifically, I'm hearing there's a mother in 1988 that's been trying to destroy something started in 2020. Or the aunt, this might be the half mother aunt thing, because I gotta download that. Maybe somebody's aunt married their mom's baby daddy. Somebody's mom has passed away, and their aunt went behind the mother and married the father. Look, and then her daughter, which is this girl's half sister and cousin, went and started sleeping with her baby daddy in 2022, like mother, like daughter. However, the daughter that was the mother that passed away got adopted, so she didn't grow up with them. She didn't even know them. She don't even know her real father. She was thinking that the person that raised her was her dad, but he's not. So this mother, this aunt and stepmama, she would be both. she has a mental disease just like, and her daughter has it. It runs in the I don't know. The mother that passed away was the chosen seed though. So the daughter that got put up for the adoption was the chosen gifted seed. The aunt, mother, sister, cousin, she wanted to be chosen. But if you sleeping with your sister's person, and I think they had something to do with on 11, then why do you think, I ain't gonna say it, why would you think God knew you was gonna do that? And then your daughter turned around and did the same thing you did. Somebody got a P in their name. Okay, and they're trying to get rid of this girl because they don't want people to know that they stole her money from an insurance claim, and they don't want people to know what they did or how far they went. These people don't want nobody to know how dark they are, because they are well known. Like, they're worried about their reputation, but they hired somebody to unalive this girl. They, as y'all just saw, put in false reports saying this person was hurting their child because of a man. I bet you they didn't even tell them that the man that was in question. Oh yeah, they did. They told them that she was upset that the man chose the cousin over her. Oh, look what fell. Took a leap too fast and didn't think this choice at all. The way you jumped too fast. So somebody took a leap of faith too fast, chasing a toxic female. I'm getting that this male energy that's been deeply healing. Now that they've been healing, they've been they feel bad, but they didn't stop them from what they did. Male energy currently active, have a discharge or rash that smells or won't go away, that keeps appearing on a daily. Whoa, it can't be ignored, washed off. If it's reversed, that means that so there's a male energy that got something. You need to go to the doctor. What you got is from this toxic female that be sleeping with her coworkers in the car on break. But ain't that what y'all used to do? I'm just saying. It'd be like that. You are worthy. This is in reverse. This male energy didn't want this female to feel like she was worthy or of nothing. They wanted that everything that this female energy was doing, she was trying to say that this other person was doing it to her. It was her this whole time. But this man did not really want this. He didn't want either one of them. He wanted the money, obviously. Because if you love somebody and you knew about some stolen money, wouldn't you tell her? Because then you only had to split the money 2 ways between you and the woman that you love, not a whole group. Somebody's going to jail. Somebody's going to jail in the 3D for sure. Male energy spouse. Okay, so this spouse of this male energy is going to jail. Don't shoot the messenger. Somebody tried to set up a drive-by too. Anything that you try to set up on a chosen female, somebody that has mental illness, this energy paid others to help them tarnish the name of a chosen female. Lies look real. It was all set up by them. Somebody with mental illness. Somebody's a male energy spouse with a mental illness. This man is divine, but not anymore. You're a kid made from incest, was given to be adopted and spiritually attacked from a distance. I told y'all something ain't right. They knew you didn't know, wanted you to suffer for their sins. And this divine masculine, which is now a fallen angel, went against this chosen one, exploited. Y'all were enjoying each other. And this is the person, so he recorded this person without their knowledge. Who's the masculine? Who is behind the exploitation? We got a J. Who else? A B. A Y. Who else? And a W. A R. Who else? And an I. Win at any cost. Who else has something to do with this? Who? A L. A D. So somebody with a LX. So these people did the false reports to the social service or the Department of Child People. Like, they reported this person saying something about the steps and a kid. And I wrote down, I'm gonna show y'all. And these are my intuitive messages from September the 14th. And I literally wrote, kid falling down steps, bump on their head, wasn't taken to the doctor, a girl. Let me show y'all. I don't need to see all my notes. Y'all see 914? Look, kid falling down the steps. Look how much my page is filled up. Literally, this is coming out in the reading that they falsified reports saying that a kid fell. Not only that, somebody recorded someone without their knowledge to exploit them. Their names, they have LRIWYBJ. And trigger warning. If you are triggered by any of these messages, I ask you to please Just click off until you are more healed and handle it. But if you are here, I'm praying to God that you are somebody that is at a point of healing, that it does not trigger you. All of this stuff, this is something that has already happened. Pennsylvania is significant because at the beginning it said passed. So all this is already handled. Virginia, the state of Virginia, is significant to these energies. Wow. Somebody put somebody on OnlyFans or something without their knowledge. Okay? Anything else? The female. It's a obsessive, toxic female. And male energy needs to get a DNA test on older kids. Somebody got kids with somebody that's above 5. You need a DNA test. They're saying that they're not saying that they ain't saying that you don't got to like leave the kids out in the cold. But you should know that if it's not your kids. Mom's side of the family had a hand in you being adopted due to your birth parents that you don't know, not being able to have you because of circumstances. You are a sacrifice. And they're not guilty about it. They don't feel guilty. Someone willing to put another up in exchange for something else. Real life 3D world sacrifice energy, did not care, forgive, but never ever trust this person. They literally 3D life, 3D world did a ritual to sacrifice you. And I'm getting, it might be your birth mother that you don't know. Your ex and a sister. Some instances is an aunt, your dad, and your sister cousin. Take it how it resonates. It go both ways. But either way, somebody's ex and their sister or their cousin are sleeping together. And somebody's sister might hook their ex up with their cousin, with their biological cousin. And the ex slept with the sister and the cousin. Energy has no regrets. Now somebody's having regrets. Now that this confirmation, I'm going to clarify the sacrifice thing too. But now that shit has hit the fan, or the dust is settled, or they can't get to this person like they used to, they feel bad. Male energy, people have been paid in 3D to literally go against you, bribe money. So somebody was bribed and they took it. Somebody was okay with, by any means necessary, tearing you down just for money. But don't worry, your current situation will be worked out for you. And just know God loves you. God loves you. And you cut off the correct people. You don't have to do anything else. Just keep believing in yourself. You made the right choice. Let what's falling apart go. It's okay. And God is saying hello again, and it's confirmation. Okay? Your recent offering to your ancestors was accepted. Okay? Alright. So, don't let these things trigger you. Can we get the years relevant to the person or these actions? Something about 2019. Can we get the years relevant to this person? 1979 is significant. Something behind here. Someone was born in 1979. Something significant about 2018 and 2017. These people have been doing spell work on you before you was awakened. They've been doing spell work on you since you was a child. They didn't never expected you to wake up. They've been stealing your money, your energy, making up lies. Maybe your cousin and your ex started dating in 2021. Something relevant about 2013. Somebody's married. Your ex. Alright, so this is basically more details about the things that they were doing behind your back, the crimes. This is literally stuff people can go to jail for in real life. Why would you go and falsify reports? Why would you post somebody online that don't even live that type of lifestyle? Why would you secretly record? How do you violate somebody's trust like that? It's like and it's not funny, it's just like a situation where all you can do is laugh. Because it's really it was that deep? Wow. And then it's like, what can you do? What can you do about things that people do behind your back? Somebody thought that you would never find out. They thought that you would never find out. But does that make it any better? That means that they wouldn't even be telling you. They would never admit it to your face. They would never admit it to your face. There's going to be public exposure, or somebody publicly exposed you. Wow. Somebody's a Virgo. Wow. It's like, all I can say is, how do you feel after you put in all that work to break somebody or to hurt somebody, and they still just be like, okay, whatever. Because at the end of the day, if that person knows they're not that type of person, and you took it up, you went out your way to do weird stuff like that to them to make them look like that type of person, that's crying out for that cries out to me mental instability. That's just that really, really says mental instability. Your family member did all this wanted to trap your ex And then the people that put the family member up there to it did it to continue to steal this money, like tangible wealth, tangible 3D wealth. They literally was doing stuff so they could record you. Somebody's 37 and freaking use it in court to keep stealing your money. Somebody was trying to Destiny. Somebody's name might be Destiny, but somebody was trying to Destiny swap with you. They don't want the public to know that they are your blood family and crossed you on purpose. They were happy to backstab you in private, but didn't want people to know the truth. Known to fake pregnancies, energy being read on. Let's see. So they don't want people to know that they backstabbed you, but they were proud to do it. It made them feel good. You did nothing wrong, and you're correct about everything. Your most recent ex was paid money to help your fam sabotage you, and they accept the bribe. This man likes sleeping with others. He can never be trusted. Confirmation. Again, a DNA test is needed because the destiny swap. I'm not even getting into that. Everything don't need to be repeated because this destiny swap failed. The lies to break you failed. Like, these people really tried to break you. Female energy, third party, romantic unit, sneaky link. And now that this person is, the romantic phase is over. True, they want to put you second and the side piece first. Other energy, they want more. They wanted to prove it to her. This betrayal setup was 100% planned on the 3D real world currently playing out. People can't take you speak the truth about yourself. This is in reverse. These people do not speak the truth. These people are still lying. They're trying to cover it up. Somebody's still trying to pretend like they are gifted. Somebody has a real mental illness. Now that things are settling or that it's getting hot, the lies are getting exposed. I mean, in the physical world as well, people want to play nice. People are going to try to come back and make you feel like, oh, I didn't know I was sorry. They're going to try to befriend you again. They're going to pretend like they care. They're going to lie, or they're going to still act like you owe them or expect you to help them out. Don't. Leave them dangling like they left you dangling. Somebody's 25, somebody's 26. Tell them, hell no. Somebody got a 1-year-old. These people, somebody got a 10-year-old. Somebody got a 10-year-old, 1-year-old. Somebody's 29. Somebody's 50. These people did all this stuff just to steal money. Somebody's 48, 37. But they don't want a soul to know what they did. When I say this been going on for years, and this is a deep rabbit hole confirmation. Somebody did something to a 16-year-old. Somebody that's 37. It's going to be, all right, look, here's check it. Each week or each time these people ignore something that God or their ancestors have said to them, more and more gets revealed. This cycle is closing up, which means that everything that has happened, energy hid their beliefs. Energy hide their beliefs out of shame, however willingly joined a cult or a coven and participate in all aspects. Person and energy get others to do spell work so they don't get picked up in the readings. Make sure you find out if it's paid work or who's paying for it. I call judgment on the person that's doing the work. I call judgment on the people that's paying for the work. I call judgment on the people that are trying to put illusions on the court cases that are currently happening in the 3D world. I rebuke any type of evil entities, energies, or forces trying to take over and let these people hide. Somebody that's in their self-note, I ask that all mass be poured down. And I'm asking this in the name of my Father God. Anybody that's been wrong, that is made right, that is known. I know that everything in the world cannot be solved overnight, but dear God, this big case of these people that's done all this fake stuff, smiling in somebody's face, doing something to people, pretending like they are a light worker, but on heavy drugs, and leading these people to, or lying on a light worker saying that they're on drugs. I ask all their masks be pulled off. I ask all the things that these people that are so worried about their image, that is a real life sociopath, I ask that their masks be stripped off publicly as they try to embarrass the starseed. And it is. Your judgment is going to be far worse than what you've done to this other person. We're about to close this message out. And don't forget, y'all, this is a collective energy pool. This is about this coven or this group that has been torturing people for a long time. And not just one person, but a lot of different people, different scenarios. They have this young energy that run around with them that cause havoc everywhere they go. They attack people that don't even know them. It's all about your energy. A lot of people don't believe in the energy stuff, but it's true. One of these people, somebody got 9-year-old, somebody's 34. But this whole thing that's unraveling now will be seen on the 3D publicly. It's going to be all over the news. They're going to change laws because of this situation. Mark my words. There are going to be a lot of corrupt people that definitely needs to be uncovered. People that's sitting in high places that's stealing from their own family members. People that got money that want to keep other people broke so they can keep looking like they're better. They like looking down on people because it's not just for the money, because they have money. They just like to look down. Somebody's knowingly passing around an STD. That's something else that's going to blow up. Somebody's well known. They're not going to be able to hide it because they are passing it to other people. and it's going to be an epidemic. It's going to either be this fungus that that eat people from the inside out, that they're going to not know what to call it, like they did COVID, or it's going to be the 3-letter word. Mark my words. The person that got it, they know they got it. And they also in this group, they got it. Also, the people in this group, a lot of them sleep with each other. But these are people that I think it's going to be jaw dropping once they are unmasked in the real 3D world. Like once you start seeing it on the news that this person and that person, well known, especially the people online, there are some readers, a lot of readers that are playing in spirituality, and they're making it look bad. And that's because they want to keep people sleeping. They want to keep people from it. They want to make it seem like, oh yeah, that's why we say those people that read cards and do this are bad. Look at what they did. But the people that they're going to be saying, look at what they did, actually work for them and actually work under them. They actually are tied to the government. They're lawyers. They're judges. They're people with prestige. They're the people online that everybody's following. They're the content creators that got up to 10 million views and stuff. And mind you, they use spell work amongst a mass popular group to even get all the views they got. I'm telling you, fashion designers, singers, OnlyFans, real estate. These people are the people that's sitting in them spots and got, you know, that look like they're well put together, but in reality, they are whole nutcases. These are people that stole other people's money. Like, they work in the court system, and when somebody doesn't claim like money or something in a certain amount of time, it goes in these accounts, and these probate lawyers have access to it. Then these probate lawyers, they work with these other groups or entities or people that have other spots that they're able to sneak and steal and spend this money and not let people know that they have the money. They want to keep the poor people poor and them ahead. They like looking down on people, and the worst part is they be family members, people that you kin to that you don't even know that you kin to, people that always knew it was left for you. They done gave you up when you was a child, when you was small, so the mama and daddy can go enjoy the money your grandpa, the land your grandpa, your grandma left for you. The mama and daddy put you up for adoption and steal your money and build a whole dynasty. How you over there living like a savage and building a whole new life and family while they leave you out because they know that it really belongs to you. And if they have you around and they can't prove something wrong with you, then you take all the money, you take all the land. Then what do they have? Nothing. Then what gets me is I be hearing people say that somebody doesn't deserve something that they don't even know. They couldn't even last a day in your shoes. And furthermore, the people that they do that to are not materialistic. They don't care about the money. People get highs and stuff off of begging. People be wanting people to beg them. Let's close this out. The tower, I just seen the tower. Death to this whole situation. This situation is over. Can we get anything else? What are we going to end this message out with, ancestors? The whole point was for you to learn something from this. For you to understand that nobody's going to get out of what they did. Justice. The Wheel of Fortune. Keep being strong. You're going to get justice. You might be seeing 888 confirmation. You might be seeing 111, 10, 10, 333. You're going to get justice. Keep being strong. You're going to get justice on the physical 3D realm. It's already. Don't open up any more doors. You are an earth angel. You're going to see a good tower while others see a bad tower. Don't let anybody tell you or try to convince you that you don't know who you are or that you're crazy and all this stuff, because that's all they need. They want to put so much pressure on you that they drive you crazy, that you act out. They want to do stuff and you to know that it's them doing it or pushing your buttons so they can do what they've done before, secretly try to record you. Somebody wanted to pull up on someone else to try to get them to attack them, and they're pregnant on top of that. And this is the person this is your family member that knew she was your family member that came after your person knowing that they was already stealing your money. She wanted to come, they wanted to set you up. They also hired somebody to get rid of you. Somebody's 28. Somebody's 28. They wanted to get rid of you. Her and her psycho mama. Somebody's 33. But you got to forgive those that don't. I'm not going to say they don't know no better, but they ain't on your level. Somebody's 32. Somebody's 68. Somebody's 44. It took all these people to band up, and they literally going in court against you. They trying to block you from something, like keep you out. 39. When all they had to do was ask you. And this man that you laid beside all them years that turned his back on you, well, if he would turn his back on you that quick, just be happy. Somebody's 26, somebody's 25, that he did it before you got rights. Somebody got an 8-year-old. Because if not, you would have let him in on your blessings, and he would have took it and really lived it up with somebody else. He might have had a chance to finish the job that he came to do, and that was to get rid of you. Somebody's 34. Be happy that this stuff was eliminated to you, because at the end of the day, 84, now you're about to get justice, and it's going to be brought to you. You're getting justice, and it's guaranteed. These towers, these endings cannot be stopped. They are literally being brought down by God. God's giving people so much time to give you to stop, to surrender. He gave them time. They even after they got all they wanted, they broke up your family. They tore it down. You know, you just kept getting up. They got mad because you were getting up. She got the man, your cousin, whoever he married. Everybody got what they wanted, and they still wouldn't leave you alone. They still wouldn't leave you alone because you were nice. But you know what? That anointing you got is in you. It's not on you. And what they wanted to take is what's in you. These are people from your past life too. It says, good job. You just passed a test. Correct choice, right path. You drop burdens of people that had the wrong intentions for you. Your ancestors are intervening. They say, warning, somebody's currently active with a known uncurable sexual bad health issue. If upright, it says non-deadly, but if reversed, it is deadly. So somebody got something they probably can. Somebody got something that, like, it's like herpes or something. Your false lover, your ex is a false counterpart, and he married a copycat. Let them be great. These are 3D real world issues. You have all the clairs. Energy sold their soul. You embody all the clairs. Your ex sold their soul. Do not look back. Let them towers fall. But I don't get that you are. This is something that was a past life issue. They are getting spiritual jail and physical jail. You have light and dark in you. You have to learn how to balance it too. You're closing out past from past life. You're clearing up some karmic from debt from past life. But you did it. You are a light spiritualist. Somebody that's currently pregnant is having a boy. Okay. It's keep warning you. Somebody's going to try to come back and woo you, but do not touch them as a friend. You got a friend. You got a friend that is tied in with your family members. That's going to try to come back. That's unawake. They are unawake and they're unaware. They just did it for the money. You answered your soul's call. Congratulations. But there's a friend that's trying to come back to you that's into the same sex. That got something as well. Say no. Stay unbothered. You are spiritually gifted. Don't fall for it. I wanted to see, because I keep saying friend and say no. So there's a friend that wants to come back around. Say no. Stay unbothered. Okay? Inner healed thought. I still love. I'm still kind. I'm still pure. It's just not available to you. I forgive you though. No hard feelings, but goodbye. This awakening was tough. But you get it. Your kid's father went against you. That's the one that's don't forgive and let go. Bad intentions, mask energy. Pay attention. Somebody's going through a dark night of the soul. Collective energy need to connect with their ancestors. Someone haven't been listening. Sign and physical warnings. Somebody's been getting physical warnings and signs from their ancestors. They're not listening. Somebody's going through the dark night of the soul. Some get this confused with karma, but energy isn't facing karma. They are facing a dark night of the soul. I'm going to clarify that for you. So there's somebody that's going through a dark night of the soul, and they've been feeling like they're going through karma. So let's clarify that. A dark night of the soul is when you're just go check out my Impact 101 videos, because I'm like not drained, but my energy is like, you know how it is when you've been reading, or once you start reading. Oh yeah, and get your own cards. Like, somebody be getting everybody to read for them and they can read their own cards. And maybe because you feel like you don't know what your cards mean, but you can Google them. Not but come on now, you know that. Just Google. Use Google. Do your cards. Buy you a deck of cards, a simple deck of cards, and then you know, do how you see all of us do. Your cards and then Google what it means. That's how you learn. All right, who's going through the dark night of the soul? Ancestors. Who's going through their dark night of the soul? Ancestors. Who is this that's going through a dark night of the soul? Hold on, guys. All right, ancestors. Aquarius. Is that all? So if you're Aquarius, you're going through a dark night of the soul. Sun, moon, or rising. Sun, moon, or rising. But you got Aquarius in one of those, and I'm going to clarify with the letter. Is that all? Okay, yes. So, a rising. Somebody is an Aquarius. Your rising sign is Aquarius. Okay? So if you got a rising sign in Aquarius. What's their sun sign? What's the sun sign of this Aquarius? I saw Gemini. What's the sun sign of this Aquarius? A Gemini. So you have a Gemini sun and Aquarius rising. That's for somebody. I've been working on making my videos shorter, but I just literally did a shake them up. But as you see, that it did not record it. But nothing is by accident. I will be back on here tomorrow, uploading the rest of my energy pools. Y'all know I'm still trying to get my little niche on, so bear with me, but I got it. I'm going to have it. I just got to get my own little swag on, and I want to be more accurate and detailed, so I'm just trying out new ways. Don't forget to check me out tomorrow, follow, so I can get some of y'all energy. I already got messages that I need to record that I'm going to continue on tomorrow. I'm going to put up a couple of ones and kind of try to dump some down tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, it's never too late to change. You gotta pay your karma, but it's never too late to change. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye guys.